this awareness, the heightened awareness, that becomes a normal thing. See, when you ask a yogi, he will not understand what is meant by depth. It's only the first timers they talk of depths. Practice or sadhana is that remedy which does not allow unawareness in susupti. Try to understand this. Susupti means deep sleep. The purpose of practice is not to allow unawareness to permit during a deep sleep state. But then you will not call it a deep sleep because you're aware. Under all normal circumstances, without an exception, we all lose the faculty of thinking, intellectualizing, even where this ego also doesn't creep up. This phenomena of lack of influence of all subtle bodies, they end when we are in deep sleep. Lalaji recommends practice or a sadhana to arrive at a state of full awareness, even during susupti, even during deep sleep. Is it possible? That's why we meditate more and more and more, every single day. Sometimes we praise some meditations where we have lost all our awareness. But practice is not supposed to do that. It happens. But at the culmination of practice, where you become fully aware even during the sleep, then this idea of losing awareness in meditation and arrive at a zombie state, how can we praise it? But people are eagerly waiting for such a state during everyday meditation that, oh, I like to lose my awareness. I had this thought, I had that thought. So, we have to understand the basics why we meditate. Meditation is done for multiple reasons actually. Number one is to make our consciousness available to us in our control. That's the primary purpose. Allow it to grow, allow it to be more and more flexible. In many of our talks, we mention about expanding the thin film of consciousness, which is sandwiched between two giant oceans, one of superconsciousness and another that of subconsciousness. In general, the subconscious represents our past. It's all accumulation of the past, our experiences from the past. The superconsciousness is about intuition. And as this thin film of consciousness which is available to us at any given moment, when it finds or when it flexes and expands in both directions to a tolerable extent, that is the purpose of life, and that is achieved through meditation, where this thin film becomes wider, flexible, and a time comes when these two giant oceans themselves merge into each other. Then you say, oh, my waking consciousness, my subconsciousness, my superconsciousness, they all have become one. That is yoga. Then you cannot say, oh, I was in a deep state, because you're always in a deep state. So I read again, practice or sadhana is that remedy which does not allow unawareness in susupti. Just as the mind thinks and acts in connection with the affairs of the gross body and retains its knowledge, so also, if it can think and act, tasting at the same time the bliss of susupti or the soul, it is possible to achieve the state of awareness even during sleep. The practice of this is the first step of Upasana. So, what do we understand, or what should we do after reading this? Some of us may agree, oh, maybe it's a very high goal for us to achieve, to remain aware even during meditation or even during sleep. This awareness, the heightened awareness, that becomes a normal thing. See, when you ask a yogi, he will not understand what is meant by depth. It's only the first timers they talk of depths. All pairs of opposite qualities, such as pleasure and pain, good and bad, desire and indifference, which are the source of transmigration, are virtually the characteristics of intellect, but owing to wrong supposition, they seem to appear in the self. Had they been the attributes of self, the qualities would appear to us also during susupti, during sound sleep, where the functions of intellect do not exist. But this is under ordinary circumstances, what Lord Rama is talking about, that it is impossible to carry forward the mind, intellect, and ego while we are in a state of deep sleep. Lalaji says this can be overcome through practice. If you can digest this concept, it is the beginning of Upasana. Craving for it, I'm sure we'll be able to achieve it one day.